I've travelled across the country everywhere and gone on my own to watch football. Yeah. Personally, I hate watching football on TV. As much as I love football, I cannot sit there for 90 minutes and watch it on TV. I enjoy more than anything else being there. Sometimes the football is secondary. When you actively make, the effort to go and watch these clubs, and they're no different to any other clubs.
What ground haven't you been to yet that you really are looking forward to and want to go to?
Oh, that's a good question. I'm trying to think.
I'm known for these good questions.
Don't fucking say Anfield.
Hello YouTube, welcome back to the Football Podcast. We got a special guest on this week, Ben Thomas, or you might know him better as Ben Goes Football on TikTok. Got a big following on it, so it's nice to get him on. You might know he's completing the challenge. Is it 92 football teams across?
Yeah, the 92.
Yeah. So basically he's going to attend a live game at all 92 football grounds across the English League. We'll get to that as well in a bit, but I thought an interesting point that not many people might know is that Ben actually had a job, we were just talking now, a decent job as well, and basically, for better words, chucked it all in to study sports journalism.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, it took a lot of time, I think, to make the decision. Like I said, it was a good paying job, but ultimately I think it just got to the point where he was making the decision between, do I want a job which is offering me money, or do I want to do something in life that I actually enjoy and wake up every day and be like, oh, this is what I get to do for work. So ultimately chose that's what I want, that's the path I wanted to go down. And I thought, worst case scenario, if it doesn't work out, I can always go back.
It's always there, isn't it?
Yeah, I can always go back to what I was doing anyway. I always had the interest of doing sports journalism. When I first left school, I had a look at it, but I think it come at the right time for me. I think I was at the right stage in my life to make that choice. I don't think when I had first left school, I don't think if I had gone into it, I really would have stuck with it and give it as much as I have done, considering I've done it now and made that.
I appreciate that.
I suppose it's life though.
Time is everything, because when you're a fucking, especially I still haven't grown up, but like fucking, come on, when you leave school 16 or 18, you haven't got a fucking, you just literally go and get
but you
the
still
first
don't know
thing.
what you're going to do though. People say,
even if you do.
I remember saying like in school, 14 to 15, right, this is where you decide, you still don't, like at 21, I'm still sessioning in Royal, I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't have a clue, it was off my bonnet.
The thing is, you learn a lot more, I think, between 18 to 22, 23.
Just mature a bit more, don't you?
You try jobs, you think, I don't want to work in Morrison's all my life.
All right. So like I said, I think as long as if you can actually do something that you enjoy, to me that's winning at life. Imagine getting paid, that's going to be in the long run to get paid even more. And he's got the box. So Ben, you got the boxing as well.
Yeah, you've cut a lot. Boxing and football are my two main sports. Really, I've tried to. Those are the two sort of areas I've tried to break into, and in terms of the experiences I've had over the last 2 years, regardless, I think, of what comes after I graduate, in terms of what I've got to do in these last 2 or 3 years, like, I'll always remember those experiences for the rest of my life, regardless. Like, getting to cover, obviously Eubank Ben 2 is next week, but I was actually there in the stadium for the first fight. I'm a big boxing fan. I'm stood there next to, it's imposter syndrome. It's
out of body in it when you're doing something.
I was literally walking next to Chris Eubank Senior at one point. I was just stood there. I was like, I can't believe. Like,
do you find you're having more success with the boxing side of it then, or the football side?
I don't know. I suppose I've probably had more. Well, I've had a lot of opportunities within boxing, but it's probably because it's more of a niche field to, like, with football. There's so many.
It's like you said, literally.
People in that.
It's like you said just before we went sort of live with this. You were saying that there's not many people actually on the podcast side covering a lot of the boxing. Is it? You don't really see much of the podcast,
especially unless it's probably an ex-pro or someone who already works within Sky Sports or whatever it is. I think that's where, in terms of, because I do a boxing podcast as well, that's why we decided to start that, is because we felt there was a bit of a niche and a bit of a market there, which was different to doing something else. So that's why we originally started it. But yeah, that's given me loads of opportunities, but also with the football as well. Before I started the course, my dream was to cover Welsh national team. I just thought if I ever got to that point, that would be like the pinnacle for me. And I think within 2 or 3 months of me starting my course, I covered my first Welsh international, Wales against Croatia in Cardiff. And again, it was just one of those moments where you're in there in a room full of people that you've watched on TV, and it's just like, it just feels like
surreal, isn't it? That?
It is mad.
It is surreal.
It is mad. Yeah.
I think it's just trying to get used to the feeling now that I deserve to be in that room with those people.
Yeah, 100%.
You've earned the right. Yeah, you've earned the right. I mean, you're slugging it out and grinding it out, and eventually good things will come from it. And it just shows, doesn't it, that if you just, like I just said, if you just grind it out, eventually it'll all work out. So
I bet it's happened a lot quicker as well than you thought.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, like you said, you got a couple of months doing it, and then you're following the Wales team straight away. You think, it's going to take a year or two at least before.
Yeah, well, honestly, before I started the course, I didn't even know if that would ever be a possibility. But yeah,
But it's sort of like in what's the words that I'm looking for? But I don't know. Sort of like when you go off and learn a job. What is it in school, man?
Apprentice, mate.
Apprentice, that's it. Right. But you're coinciding your course with actually what you want to do. So it's just helping you along the way. Yeah. If you get what I mean.
Yeah, I think that's something I definitely wanted to do when I knew I was starting a course. Like, I've never personally been someone that's academically very gifted.
Join the club.
Don't worry about that. Doing the right. Like I said, come on, you're going to piss up.
It's never come natural to me in terms of anything like that. But I thought experiences will outweigh that. I think if you can show people that you can do the work, it's all well and good, completing a degree, getting a first class, and it might look good on paper, but if you're applying for a job and people are asking, well, what have you actually done? What have you?
They need to see
it's sort of like
physical evidence.
It's sort of like having an A level, but yet you got 10 years experience of a guy on another hand. You get what I mean? You're always going to go for the experience.
It's like anything in life, to be fair.
Yeah, it is.
But yeah, so obviously you said you covered Wales. What's your thoughts on the international team now? Like, do you think, obviously, really good 2016 went pretty bad. Do you think Wales are back on the up again, do you think? Slowly?
I don't know. It's a difficult period in a minute. I think it's very much, the buzzword that gets thrown around Welsh football is in transition. It was something we heard at the back end of when Rob Page was on his way out, but it is very much that scenario at the moment, I think, especially when, if you lose someone of the quality of Gareth Bale, he went the reason we qualified for the last World Cup was essentially through he is a game-changing player, and he's almost like a once-in-a-lifetime player where when you lose someone of that quality, it's always going to be a struggle to sort of bridge that gap then. But yeah, it's difficult because I think I can remember going down to watch Wales before Euro 2016 where there was probably a max of 3 pushing 4,000 people there when we were getting beat by any team that would show up in Cardiff.
I think the best thing they've done though was move the games from the Principality to Cardiff City Stadium because trying to fill what is it, the capacity
70, 80,
I remember going down to watch them play Slovakia. I'm going to say Bale's first goal is free kick. They lost 6-1 and it might have been 3,000 of us in the Millennium Stadium.
It's mad,
we literally had the top corner to ourselves. It's
embarrassing. It actually is embarrassing. It used to be embarrassing, but now
the pitch was awful as well. Can you remember the pitch in the early days of the Millennium? It was awful. Be dug up every fucking week because of the fucking rugby.
But now I think obviously you've got like the famous red wall, and I think Wales football fans now, because it used to be all about rugby, didn't it? About the passion of the Wales rugby fans. I think you watch an anthem from a football game. down the City Stadium compared to a rugby anthem, and I tell you, the football anthem beats the rugby one every single time.
City Stadium's very enclosed in there. When when it's maxed out, it's an extremely, not vocal, but it's sort of highlighted in it. As soon as they start singing "Turn the Tannoy Off" or whatever, you can hear it clear as day, can't you?
They're away fans as well for Wales. I've been away a couple of times, one to watch, and there's no better feeling like when you're there. There's never any trouble, like we spoke about the English going away, look for fights and kicking off. Wales get on with everyone. I remember playing Belgium in the quarterfinals of the Euros. After the game, we're walking out, come through the train, and all the Belgian fans are clapping and shaking our hands, saying, "Well done, boys, great."
That's what football's about, isn't it?
All dancing and partying on the square there now, even though they just been knocked out.
I love that, see, because like you said, obviously at the time, it's not war, but obviously the battle of the game and the banter. But then after, I think that's what football's about, isn't it? It's bringing people together.
Try telling that to the fucking old woman who was screaming in my face after Wales beat England in the fucking rugby, man. Slinging loads of abuse at me, fucking old bitch. You see this? Fuck you.
That was having the
Nan. Leave it there. Told you about this before, man.
No, I told her, look at the fucking scoreboard, you old cunt, fuck off.
Anti-immigration hours.
But alright, so you're obviously a big Cardiff fan, Ben. I seen on a video you said you think it's probably the best thing to happen to Cardiff. I haven't been stalking you, by the way. I just know a lot about him. The best thing to happen to Cardiff was that they went down to League One.
Fucking hell, bad.
But that's what he said.
Okay, I thought you said it, mate.
But a lot of Cardiff fans think that. I had Midge up here, a big Cardiff fan as well, pub landlord of this pub. He said the same thing. Do you still think that?
Yeah, definitely. It's the last sort of 4 or 5 years in the Championship where it was just a dogfight every year for trying to stay up, and the year before they actually got relegated, they only got saved because Reading had a points deduction. They had 6 points taken off them. If they hadn't had those 6 points taken away, then Cardiff are in the bottom 3 anyway, so they escaped it that year. And I feel like when you're a team which is constantly going through that year after year, that relegation is almost like gravity. Is essentially
gonna happen,
it's pulling you, and at some point you are going to drop if you're not. And I've always said that the club isn't, I don't personally feel that the club is run very well in terms of the potential the club has as a capital city club. Any other capital city club across Europe is one of, if not the biggest in their country, Cardiff has got so much potential, but I think that relegation almost just gave them the perfect opportunity to hit the reset button. And I think we got fortunate in a way that we got Brian Barry Murphy before anyone else, and I don't see him staying there very long.
Right.
I know he's been linked to the Middlesbrough job now, that's open, but I think he's very much, we have caught him on the way up. I don't think he'll be there for very long, but... Where did he come from? Where did he started, I think, within the City Academy group, so he made his way. I know he done a lot of coaching within Manchester City's youth ranks, so obviously it worked alongside.
I was going to say that's a blessing, Alice. So you alongside. I can't think of any manager that's worked within that system that hasn't gone to do well, whether you look at Arteta, Maresca, Chelsea, company. They're all, doing well, aren't they? They're all at elite clubs, and I'm not necessarily saying that he's going to be, managing, but he could, in terms of what I've seen from him at Cardiff, has been the best football sort of standard and just entertainment that I've seen in a long time. And I think it was just the perfect mix of, obviously he's a coach that's very used to training young players, developing young players. We had a squad that was essentially been ripped apart by the time we got relegated. We were left with a lot of exciting young talent which needed to be nurtured, with the odd player that is probably too good for League One level. For one reason or another, whether it's confidence or whatever else, just couldn't perform over those 2 or 3 years that they were in the Championship. But I think it's the perfect blend. It's still taking time to come together completely, but I think
over the course of the season, it should click enough, and they should be minimum within the playoffs, I think.
Yeah. Top
Where
two.
did they two in League One?
4th, 5th at the moment after this weekend.
Yeah, they did
They
lose
lost to Blackpool
yesterday to
Yeah.
Blackpool.
Meg,
I know, you took the words out of my mouth. Higher Meg.
one of the boys who comes on, he's gone up for the game yesterday and
United fan.
had a bit of a stink.
Yeah, it makes no sense. I don't follow
I think
Cardiff.
for me, with them going down, Cardiff are utilising their academy now.
Yeah.
Finally, after, well, I can't remember the last time really, they bought a good group of players. You had Gunter come through, you had Ramsey come through, Blake come through. It's been a while since they've had anyone really stand out. With this group now, we've got the Colwell brothers. I can't pronounce the right back's name.
Roman Kabak.
Yeah, that's him. They're all doing well, and they're all.
Yeah, I
it's
think-
about time they used it in my eyes.
Yeah, I think it's difficult as well. I think when you're a club probably at the bottom end of the championship and you're fighting to stay up, it's difficult.
You can't give them
when you're
opportunities,
when you throw in young players on, it almost feels like you're throwing them to the wolves.
Yeah.
Like you shouldn't be looking at those youngsters within their first year or two of senior football to come in and have
You're just putting too much pressure on them.
yeah, it is. So I think dropping down that level almost gives you, well, you've gone from a team struggling to realistically one of the best and biggest teams in the league at that point. So it gives you a bit more freedom to use these youngsters.
Should have a flourisher in it.
Yeah,
Take the next step.
I think they have as well in terms of, Ronan has gone into, Ronan, Dylan, Joel, Ruben, all four of them have been called up to the Welsh team. They've all made Welsh senior appearances now. Like, in terms of how much that's going to benefit the football club, like, they might not stay there for the long term, but the amount of value that adds to a player when they've played international football.
The experience of it, when you're playing against Belgium and Croatia, blah blah blah, Spain, you're playing against the best players of the world, so it only adds experience.
I'd be surprised if Dylan Lawler's still there.
I'd be
come next summer because he's been outstanding, hasn't he?
Yeah, I think all four of them. But
even if they go up, I think Premier League clear clubs will be around him for a centre back his age, do what he's doing.
Yeah,
it's unheard of.
It's difficult when you're looking at it as a fan as well. You never want to lose players of that quality. You always want to see them stay at the club. But I think I try to look at it with a sort of, in terms of a business sense as well, and trying to think like you could sell those players for so much money now. Like the Colwell broke, like,
because you're not getting any help off Tani.
That allows you to, like, the money you get if you were to sell. Hopefully they don't. Hopefully the club goes from stride to stride over the next 2 years where they're in a position they don't need to sell them, they can keep them, and you've got 4 quality players that have come through the account. Well, even more really, but you've got a group of good players that haven't cost you any money.
Yeah, pure profit,
come through. Your setup, and if they do go on to be sold for however many millions, that can be reinvested and
sets up the PSR as well, right?
There's a pecking order in football. Whether people like it or not, you've got the big boys and you're just down the chain. So the Cardiff got to know their place in the chain, or League One. It's going to be hard to keep players who, a Prem team comes in, even if like a West Ham come in or a Wolves now with January for Dylan Lawler, he's going to want to move because it's a big step and a big chance. You've got to realise you can't keep hold of everyone. Same out with Ramsey, Gunter. As soon as they had the chance, the clubs come in.
Best is getting the most amount of money you can from him again on a good contract.
Again, he's international caps.
Do you think they should be at League One level though?
Cardiff?
Yeah,
not League One.
I don't think they should.
They shouldn't be a League One club, but they've been run.
But they've been run to the ground.
They are where they are because they deserve to be where they are at the moment. Because they've transfer recruitment.
The table's never like
No, definitely not. But what I'm saying, I
they
think
had an extra year, didn't they, as well with Reading, not looking after their finances.
obviously, but that's just prolonged, and it was inevitably going to happen. But I just think under the ownership of Tan, I just think that he's probably single-handedly killing the club.
I think it could be a blessing in disguise from us this season.
It's difficult though, like, in many ways, but also probably without him coming in, the club might not be there when he first took over. So sometimes it's
a hindsight, isn't it?
It's like, personally for me, I've always said I'd probably rather another owner who has got a bit more of a footballing brain, you look at some other clubs like
Sheffield Wednesday at the moment.
Yeah.
How many points
Tom
do they have?
Bases bills, I mean,
Yeah,
if it gets paid and covered, he might not like, you know, how he's running it transfer wise or whatever, but they never have problems with paying people or
They're not in PSR trouble.
they're not
they're
in
not in-
deductions.
Yeah, I look at like Birmingham City's owner and how much he has had an influence over the few years he's been there.
Wrexham in the last 2-3 years.
Yeah, clubs like that, and you think that's the dream, that's what you want.
Yeah.
But then also sometimes it's better the devil you know than the devil you don't. You could end up in a situation like Sheffield Wednesday where you don't even know if you're going to have a club.
I think it's sort of what you just reiterating there. No, if an owner comes in with a footballing brain and actually implements a structure that works, like we've seen with Birmingham, Wrexham, then it'll kickstart everything and you'll go from there. But sort of the same with United at the minute. United were absolutely nowhere under Glazers. And then Amram's come in, Ratcliffe's come in, and then there's a bit more structure
worse.
to it. Huh?
None the worse.
No, they were, Never mind, we'll touch on the screen later. Touch on the screen later. Don't
All right, we'll stick with Ben for a minute then, before I get my punishment again. So you've done 11 now, you say, out of the 92?
Yeah, I got
Grounds?
to Exeter yesterday.
Exeter?
So I was number 11. I've done obviously a lot more. I've visited.
Yeah.
But in terms of
This
I've done
challenge.
videos on
Yeah.
TikTok, so I started from scratch for those. So far I've done 11.
Yeah, I understand that. So you obviously, you have been to these grounds, so, because that's what I want to ask you now is, out of the grounds you've been to, or actually what I will ask you is, what ground haven't you been to yet that you really are looking forward to and want to go to?
That's a good question. I'm trying to think.
I'm known for these good questions.
Don't fucking say Anfield, you fucking dick.
I've been to Anfield.
Is it, come on, is it dreadful? I've never been.
No, we're going to get these
It's
atmospheric
quiet,
questions.
it's like a library.
Anfield I really like. Obviously I went with Cardiff. I went away with Cardiff. And
What game was it?
it was a FA Cup
FA.
game. I think it was FA Cup third round, and the atmosphere weren't great, but
It's fucking Cardiff did.
I will also say, for Liverpool fans, when Cardiff are coming in the FA Cup, that's not exactly an exciting fixture for
Yeah.
them. So it's not going to be, you know, like
bouncing.
if it's any game.
Be a bit embarrassing if it was, really. Right?
If it's any game the local fans, Liverpool fans, are going to miss out on, it's probably that one. They're not going to be.
Yeah. So no disrespect to Cardiff there, but no, I know a game you are about there. I think it was it 2 or 3
think it was
3-1?
3-1,
Cardiff scored a goal.
Ended up first with only Cardiff, if I remember.
I can't remember. I remember Cardiff scoring a decent goal. I wasn't there.
I know Cardiff fans were brilliant at fucking United. I'm sure they fucking beat us like fucking 2-1
3-2,
3-2. That was it.
Yeah.
Let's not
So,
talk about that.
but yeah. So what ground do you haven't been to yet, but you really looking forward to or want to go to?
I think the two that always stick out for me that I am visited at all is Villa Park is one.
Really?
Good old fashioned ground, innit? Holt End.
And the other one is St James's Park, Newcastle St James's Park.
That little club up there.
He's had
you
some
have a
stick
sick-
off on me.
Lost again.
It's a shit. I like the fact that they put their away fans right up in the top, because I always think like you should do that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, then it's I don't
Comes
know.
a piss down on them.
They do that at Camp Nou. Remember
Yeah.
Mourinho
Behind the-
celebrating?
Behind the glass.
They are all there, fucking right. They are right up.
right up in the gods. Valdez kicking off on him.
Yeah.
Is there any European stadiums you want to do? Like for me, I know the San Siro I want to do now before it gets
that's
knocked
what
down.
I've
Try and go
really-
next year.
Borussia Dortmund's gotta be.
You
Gotta
gotta.
be.
Everyone wants to go to the.
And then just like any club in Turkey, because they're all fucking live wires.
Might get my head on the same time, like.
I do feel like obviously there is like the San Siro, Borussia Dortmund, but sometimes you could come across a ground that you
Isn't
never really
yeah.
like Exeter yesterday. Like this is the first time I ever visited Exeter. It's a League One club, and you probably most people would think that's not going to be nothing special, but it's honestly one of the best grounds I've visited. Just for I do like an old style type of ground. I like grounds with a bit of character. You know, that have been there for 100+ years and have got so much history. Yeah, like when I went to visited, one of the famous ones is Luton's away end.
Yeah.
Oh, it's phenomenal.
Through a terraced house street.
And
And
just like it's obviously it's nothing special, but it's got so much character, and you just when you're
history,
there, so much, you just know there's so much history being there. Like generations of families have gone through those turnstiles, and it's just grounds like that I really look forward to.
It's like the Emirates, right? I think they fucked right up with that, because they didn't even make it that. Alright, it's big, it's not a small stadium, it was 55,000. So they haven't actually got a huge stadium, and yet they've lost all their character as well. It's just like a round, I don't know, it's just, just, I don't know, you've been to the Emirates, or?
Emirates isn't actually one I've been to, but that's what, I even feel it with Cardiff, like, games Cardiff I hate. I just don't,
Ninian Park, I think
like, it could be a decent atmosphere, but it just, like, in terms of, like Ninian Park, it had so much character. People really looked forward.
It's intimidation as well, though.
Do you think that's part to do with the times, or like obviously crowds and fans are a lot different now compared to 90s, late 90s, early 2000s? I grew up watching football. I went down with my grandfather quite a lot, and Ninian Park, that bottom end.
I think it was Rio was saying about it, wasn't he? You say you go to Ninian Park, he's like, there's somebody in your face screaming.
They're not even watching the game, they just either side of the net, fucking, come on in. I'm not the one to see.
But that's the 12th man then, though, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? That's the person you're so into.
Do you know with these big clubs now, like Liverpool or Man United, and I'm pretty sure they'd be the same. So if you try to buy a ticket with all your mates, and this is what makes an atmosphere to me, because obviously everyone goes with all their mates, and then obviously the chants start because you're all together. But you try and buy a ticket, one of you be there, one of you be over there, one of you be in that end, because all your tickets got to be linked and everything like that. So I think it's changed now, where everyone will go to the game, go to the pub together before the game. You might have it still at lower, the grounds you've been to might be the same way, it's still like that, but you go to these big grounds now and people say, the way the atmosphere is now, and these big football grounds now, it's mainly because of that. I think it's priced out as well. People are priced out as well.
That's what I was going to say. I think it is priced out. Like local fans, or fans, or probably match going fans 20-30 years ago can't afford the ridiculous price. Like if I was a Man United fan or Liverpool fan, I'd hate it, because it's impossible near enough unless you were willing to spend stupid amounts of money to.
And this is what the struggle. And this is what the struggle is, though, is that people genuinely want to go and watch football, but you got to look at the German FA, where they were on about raising prices and stuff like that. And I think it was the Munich president come out and said, why would we, what's the point in overcharging people who come here season after season after season, and then price them out of the ticket? That's where football starts dying.
$1 million extra a year if they put it up by.
What is it in the grand scheme of things? It's nothing in the grand scheme of things when you get hundreds and hundreds of millions in profit.
Well, funnily enough, I seen earlier Swansea actually got one of the lowest revenues on match days, because they've kept the season ticket, all the ticket prices. I think it's the lowest in the Championship, because he said we've got to realise where we are, our community around us. Said we're not rich around here. Said so for us, we'd rather have people coming in on a cheaper ticket, join it, but we'll get our income from elsewhere. So to be fair to them, they are trying to stay realistic and keep in touch with people.
I get it.
In this day and age.
The cost of everything is going up, but does the cost of a match day ticket actually need to go up by £5-10 per match? Realistically, it doesn't. It's not going to help you financially at all.
It's difficult, because if you were looking at it from a business point of view, what these businessmen at the top of football clubs are obviously just looking at the margins in terms of how much money can we make, and
there's the red line, the black money.
Liverpool's owners will say, we got to put our prices up because you want players like Florian Wirtz. Well, I don't want fucking Florian Wirtz or Kirkes. Right then, my punishment again, Premier League. We're going to talk about this weekend's fixtures that have. I've just watched Liverpool lose again 3-0, and it was absolutely atrocious. I don't know if you boys have watched it.
Oh, I watched. I was winding sheet.
What can I?
Relegation form.
Dinner time. I fucking love it.
Terrible. Yeah. What can I say? What do you want me to say? I'm gonna fucking make a scoop. What are you doing now?
Just chucking this in.
But I thought you were back after being Real Madrid in a week.
I did.
1-0.
Madrid didn't show up that game, or did they?
I don't think Real Madrid might be as good as people think.
Nah, I don't reckon they are either.
I don't think they gel as a team.
No.
I don't think half of these European teams are as good as a lot of the Premier League teams as well. And that might be
Half the issue.
controversial. But you look United and Spurs were in the fucking Europa League last year after the seasons they had, and obviously you had.
It was literally 15th and 16th.
Yeah.
71
Something ridiculous like that.
Watching Liverpool against Real Madrid, the way Liverpool were passing out and how easy it was, and then you turn up and you play against Brentford, and fucking hell, they maul you like. Do you know what I mean? What are you laughing at?
Pants down the bed.
We're laughing at how fucking shit you
Yeah,
are.
they were
It's fucking
shit.
brilliant, man.
One shot on target, and that was Sob's life from range.
I asked Shane, does he want to play squash earlier? He went, fuck off, Tips.
So, but we've all give our predictions and that, but I know it's a bit easier now to say it because obviously, Ben, we haven't heard from you about Premier League.
Yeah.
I know you're a Cardiff fan, but who do you think?
Far away from the Premier League.
Yeah. Been in there a bit, twice in our lifetime, is it? Yeah. But anyway, who do you think? Who are you tipping to win it?
It's different. I'd probably say from what I've seen this year, Arsenal. I think just because they are so defensively solid. Like when you're a team that hardly concedes and they've got all the quality to score goals, they're not the most entertaining to watch. But
I don't know.
Oh, they fucking die.
Defense wins titles though. Defense wins titles.
Mind of the defence, we've seen Raya conceded yesterday, didn't he, his first time in 431 minutes.
431 minutes?
51 or something like that.
Fucking hell.
Seen Van der Sar's record, 1,311.
Fucking hell.
You think how many games they haven't seen, you think fucking he's doing well.
Yeah.
That's a record, that, isn't it?
That's fucking
Best one is that Chelsea one though. That
15 goals.
04 off. Is it 05 or 6? Was it?
It's Mourinho's first year on it.
In like 15 goals all season.
Carvalho, Terry, Ferreira, yeah.
Cole, I'm gonna guess.
It was Cole left back.
Yeah, brilliant. And Makaleli in front, I think.
Oh, fucking hell, man.
I just think that might be the difference from this year. If you're not conceding,
You do agree, boring to watch, innit?
Yeah, they are to an extent, I suppose, because
Long fucking throw-ins and set pieces, that's all it is, though, isn't it?
It's back though. It's back for everyone.
Back.
I think most of the top teams, elite European teams, are so drilled these days. Football is so different now to what it was.
Yeah, there's no fun in football anymore, is it?
Not Premier League football, anyway.
Like, I watched a clip of Ronaldinho the other day.
Fuck me.
You don't see players they were just fun to watch.
And who's to blame? Fucking Pep. And I've said this before. Pep's single-handedly killed fucking football.
Pep, I know you're watching.
Shirky, run away from our team as far as you fucking can.
I want to see JJ Okocha turn up a bolt down.
Oh, yeah,
and just
fuck
rainbow
off.
flicking
Bring
on
it
Dennis
back.
Bergkamp like he's not there, do you know what I mean? Like, the fun of it.
I think you see it across the board now, though, like from teams Premier League to
they're all the same.
League Two. They're all
Systematic.
I just want a long ball up to Yakubu. You brought down on Emil Eski, even though he's Scouse camp, don't like him. Bring it down on a chest and fucking.
I will say that some of the tactics, long throws and
they're coming back.
That's coming back. But even that's boring, though, because the way it's done, even that's so structural, isn't it? These long throws.
I want to see Duncan Ferguson coming in and fucking uppercut someone straight away. Do you know what I mean?
I think you got problems.
No, you're alright.
All right,
he
then.
covers boxing. He loves it.
Yeah, but it's not fucking as boxing. It's a bit different.
Fight Ferguson or Hartson.
Oh, Ferguson all day, wouldn't it? Fucking that guy was a fucking tank.
Two men went into rob his house and he beat both of them.
Did you see? He said he was in his job.
He beat both of the fuckers up and then thought, I better ring the police now.
We'll have to wait to see the HMRC football checks him out, now, won't we?
Did you see the clip with, what's his name, with the long blonde hair, man? Fucking hell, proper character. Bullard, yeah. And he was saying, I'll see you in the tunnel, Dunks. And then Duncan's gone in, taking his shirt off, and he stood in the tunnel waiting for him. Bullard said he was going around giving a clap for a standing ovation. He said the only thing that was on the pitch was a pigeon and a crisp packet. And he picked him up by his neck in the tunnel, man. Fucking brilliant. Characters they are, though. Bring it back, man. Bring it fucking back.
All right, then, United. Tour?
Yeah, tour.
Should have had better though. We fucking once again come out second half, slow as fuck, and then get punished for it. And that goal by Richarlison, I don't know if anybody's seen it. It was fucking lovely. It was a lot.
It's him in the head,
He's just gone like that backwards.
And you've seen, though, that's the third time he scored in injury time, taking his top off and celebrating, got blocked. And then
they-
he's done it against Liverpool.
The Jota one, wasn't
It was 94th minute. he scored.
Someone was slating him about that. It was like, look, you're wasting fucking time. Get on with the fucking
If
game.
he didn't look that, he would have blown up for full time rather than the lit score.
Ever seen his tattoos? He's got like all the best. He's got like Ronaldo, I think it's, I don't know, Ronaldinho, and then he's got
Neymar.
Richarlison.
I thought you had Neymar.
No, he's got himself.
Why the fuck?
He might have Neymar, yeah, but that's fair enough, I suppose, because he's all-time Brazil top scorer.
Fucking shit, though.
Alright.
The most, for me, overrated. I don't like him.
But yeah,
That was a point away to a top 6 challenger, if you want to call it that. You take it at the start of the game, I suppose.
I will at the minute. Have you seen the table from like even 14th all the way up to second? It's fucking. It's nothing.
the
just
championship,
think,
yeah.
We've played 10 games or 11 games.
Yeah, 11.
We've played 6 of the top 7, I think.
Yeah, our next.
Now we've got 8 to the bottom 10.
I think our next 8 out of our next 10 games are against the bottom half of the league. So
they got a good chance now to put some momentum together. And that guy might even get his haircut if they pull their
no, I
finger
don't know
out.
about that.
Exactly.
he done 3 games originally, didn't he? And he went, nah, that's going to be too easy, dickhead. Absolutely fucked that. That's the guy we need to get on here as well.
Yeah.
I think they look.
By the time he gets on you won't be able to fit him in the fucking camera. Hey.
All right, then I got a question for Ben. So we're talking about Premier League. I know you keep saying a Cardiff fan. I hate this question actually that I'm about to ask. When people say, "Oh, no one should have a second team," Megadhead, who comes on here. But who would you say that you've probably got more of a soft spot for? Do you reckon? Is it as in a Premier League team, or is it just no one? Because I probably would struggle with that question. No, but I'm all about Premier League. Premier League.
I wouldn't say I have a soft spot for anyone in particular. Just it's nice, I suppose. I can just watch Premier League.
Yeah.
It ruins my weekend if they lose. Like that, we went 2-1 down. I phoned him. I said, "If I can see," I texted him saying they're going to lose this now.
Literally, right?
10
He texted
seconds
me.
later,
He said,
they scored. I went, "These fucking cunts."
I get
Ruining my weekend
I get
again.
the text now. Where is it? Right? He
I
literally.
said they're going to lose this now. I'm telling you. Could tell you.
I texted him, Sesko's injured, man. And then he went off the pitch, we went on to 10 men. He texted me at 14-17, lose this now. 14-18, fucking knew it.
I was like, and then we scored. I was like, fuck for that, 'cause my mood lifted.
Yeah, but you know what I fucking done? Justin fucking rang me, oh, I'm down the Royal Oak, do you want to pop down for a pint? We went to, when you text that, we went 2-1 down, I went, oh, fuck it, I'll go out. And on my life, as soon as my arse cheeks clapped outside that door, right, that's all I seen was, fucking come on. I was like, oh, for fuck's sake, I've just missed it. I would have punched the cat.
It does ruin my weekends. I can't
function after
I've said this, we had obviously Midge up here, a big Cardiff fan, and we as supporting like big clubs or whatever, we do miss out on, it's not like, oh, whatever happens is a good day out, I don't like that either, but obviously as like if you support Cardiff, you're not always, it's not like you're expecting to, it's not like if you don't win, like if Liverpool and Man United, even a draw is like end of the world, and you're not there with your mates and that. So I do like envy that side of things, like a Cardiff fan where, like I said, I'm not saying that basically you don't care about the result. Of course, going down was probably heartbreaking, but that kind of where you can enjoy it anyway. You can always go with your mates.
You can have fun this year with like the boys went to Blackpool yesterday.
So what I mean is, it's a different type of support, I think.
For me, I think that's always been football for me. Like
you took an hour to get to that point.
When I was growing up, as everyone else, when growing up as a kid, like Premier League football is what you see on TV, and I think that's your first sort of gateway into watching football. But I personally, I hate watching football on TV. As much as I love football, I cannot sit there for 90 minutes and watch it on TV. I enjoy more than anything else being there. It's more sometimes the football is secondary. Like the football doesn't, to me, it's not the be all and end all.
I've been to a couple of Cardiff away games with Pete, mates, just because it's being here with the boys. I don't support Cardiff. They played Burton and we scored 90th minute, win that 3-2, and Bristol City. 2 games I've been to. everyone's going wild. I know sport card, fucking come
Yeah,
on.
no, but you get involved with it though, don't you? It's the atmosphere around you. You get involved in it.
I'm very much different.
Sign me up.
I'm very much different to most people. I will I'm.
Up in it, don't you?
But I love my own company as well. I'm someone that can.
Yeah, I
I can go
that.
and watch football on my. I've done it. I don't know how many times I've travelled across the country everywhere and gone on my own to watch football.
Yeah.
Like it's just. For me, it's just that 90 minutes where I can just switch off and, you know, I can just enjoy it. I'm just there.
It's your own time, innit?
Yeah, it's just a break from everything else. You know what I mean? Like,
if I tried doing that, she'd have my balls up.
that's what.
It's hard enough you coming on here on a Sunday, isn't
I
it?
think that's what it is to me. It's like the football is almost secondary. It's just that. I think it's that escape sometimes. It's just nice to just switch off and just.
I think it'd be nicer that way than just watching it on a telly. I know it myself, watching basically fucking millionaires running around who don't even probably care as much as you.
That makes sense when you're paying fucking 190 quid a fucking month.
And your heart is
every fucking game on the TV.
heart beating out of your chest, and you're like, fucking, is it all worth it really? I'd rather feel more like Ben.
I always encourage people though to go and watch, even if it's just your non-local, non-league. Like, I'm very lucky with Merthyr. Like they're flying at the moment anyway, but. As a kid, I didn't go down to watch Cardiff a lot of the time because, like, financially it just wasn't possible. But Merthyr was on my doorstep and I could get in for free as a youngster.
Yeah.
So I used to, every home game on a Saturday, I'd be down there watching.
You're reaping the benefits now, will
Merthyr, and they're flying now, but I'd always recommend people to go. Like, that's why I do the videos I do. And, like, I've started doing videos when I go to watch teams in the Welsh leagues as well, because I think a lot of people within Wales they look down on the Welsh leagues to some degree because they compare it to the English system and they think, God, you know, but
yeah, it's different, isn't it? You've got to just enjoy it for what it is.
When you actively make, you know, the effort to go and watch these clubs, and they're no different to any other club, you know, they go the history and the stories behind them, they go, and most of these non-league sides or teams in the Welsh League, they've got volunteers that turn up for free every weekend, and like without them it wouldn't, none of this would work. Do you know
I'm still involved with Abervalley. Playing, you can call it playing or trying anyway.
For the seconds team.
Yeah.
Don't speak to Mitch about Arbor.
My class is first after playing from last week.
Alright, fair enough.
But no, it's, like you said, the volunteers and staff, they played Barry a couple of years ago.
Yeah,
he was there.
You had a massive fall. You won't get that. I don't know, there's that feeling of everyone being there. It's completely different. So people turn up behind the scenes for that.
Fuck, I was there.
I know you was there, I swear. I was
It's just sprung to my head now.
I was there, Max Boyce.
And I was
He walked out holding hands to the mascot.
I was fucking. It just sprung to my head. I was like, I weren't fucking down there for the party game. You were like, you fucking was.
Yeah, I remember seeing it.
I went to have stuff away. Well, and don't get me wrong, the dick on the day.
9-0, wasn't it? But
yeah, but I'm a big fan of Welsh League. I go and watch, I'll go and watch football anyway. Like, I've been all over the place.
I seen you just watch Cambrian was it the last one?
Yeah, when I watched them through weekends and all.
They got a boy, man, Liam Neeson, haven't they?
Really.
Liam Neeson?
Liam Neeson, what a player.
Hey.
Neeson.
Oh, right, sorry.
If you don't let the curtain go.
But yeah,
I will find you.
I definitely
I won't bother with the
recommend.
accent after my Jamaican.
I know a lot of people, especially within South Wales, support big Premier League teams, but if you want to get a proper feeling of what football is like, I'd recommend going to watch local sides.
A lot of us played on Friday night as well, so like Tree Thomas now, a close pub with Ponty, one of them
They were
closest
fucking
for us.
flying at one point, man.
We're going to have to go down, like, I don't know about Tuesday if I'm working or not, but we're going to have to go down to one of these local grounds with that camera, do a nice little football podcast vlog.
Can I just ask the question? Do you think this journalism side and the love of football came about from watching Merthyr, do you think?
Yeah, well, maybe Merthyr and just football in general. Like, I think the decision, I think, ultimately stemmed from COVID. Like, through those 2 years of COVID, I couldn't play football, I couldn't go and watch football. And I think through those 2 years, I realised how much I missed it.
Fair. Okay.
I think first of all, after COVID, I made a conscious decision where I was like, I missed going to football so much.
Make the most
I'm
of it.
gonna make the most of it once it's back. So I just started going to watch whatever football game I could watch. So I can remember, well, when I first started documenting it, the first game I went to was a Merthyr Saints game. So it was like a fourth tier Welsh side, you know, but like, it was just nice to have that feeling back of being there watching football. It didn't matter what level it was, and I think it just stemmed from that, and I just thought, like, I enjoy this so much, like, why should I just have to wait
Try and do
until
something, yeah.
every other weekend where I'm free to do something I enjoy? Why don't I try and turn this into what I do every day? So
100%, yeah.
that's what I
No,
said.
fair enough to it takes some balls
Are
to
your
do it.
parents into football?
No.
No, see, now my father could not stand football. You
Yeah.
cannot, it was always rugby. So when people say, oh, you're a plastic, only thing I got to watch was telly as a kid, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
That's
the
the same,
first game I watched was Man United.
No sport at all.
Just after the draw, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Could have been Liverpool, it could have been anyone. It was Man United I watched, and I was like,
Yeah, but
That's
I
what I am,
would.
like.
Yeah, I wouldn't be the person I am. I don't think if it.
Sorry, he was on about his father not liking any sports. So well, he is gay. Like his dad actually is gay. So that's
I said, oh, my old man's never liked any sports. He said, didn't he? That's kind of gay, isn't it?
yeah. Sorry, Ben. What was you saying?
It's going to be edited out,
Just
isn't
in
it?
terms of like getting into football, I think I don't think I'd be the person I am if it was for football.
Yeah.
Like it was I was always really quiet kid, and football was the first. Like I was like quite naturally, I just picked football up quite quickly. So when I was younger, I'd done quite well in football. I was always alright.
You're always in and around there.
So like, and I think it just gave me that confidence where I could, and like, just that sort of, where you're spending time with people, you just build up those sort of,
It's like a family feel.
yeah, communication skills, and I think it just brought a bit more confidence out to me where I wouldn't have got it anywhere else. So yeah, football has been big for me in that sense. I think just to, like, if I didn't play football as a youngster, I probably would be a lot more reserved than what I am, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, football, like I said, brings out the best in all of us, brings us together, and that's where we got Ben Goes Football, Ben Thomas, on a football podcast tonight. Go on to your quizzes, eh?
Right, so seeing as we got Ben on today, I thought we'd do a little quiz. Right?
Yep.
Before, well, obviously yesterday went to Exeter. You've done 10 of the 92 before yesterday.
God, I'm thirsty.
So, with the 5 clubs at the stadiums you've been to, the teams, I'm going to ask you. Well, not getting shit.
Oh, sorry, but no, I actually was just thinking.
Fucking hell, he's going to head start now, you fucking
I didn't see
I'm
it.
going to ask you what their most recent home attendance was.
Oh.
And the closest to it will get a point.
So we know the team.
I'm going to tell the team the fixture,
Oh, fuck.
and you've got to give me the attendance for them. So
Alright,
guess
so
the
it's-
attendance.
Guess this,
They're all home games because the stadiums you've been to.
Don't need it.
Fucking slap.
Just guessing the attendance then.
So the first game, Notts County against Cambridge United.
Oh. Fuck off, he's going to have an inkling.
Yeah, it was.
No, he weren't there. I'm just saying there's 10 of the 92 stadiums he's been to. So it's like they're all league games.
Yeah, but he's going to know the fucking capacity of the stadium, though, surely.
I mean, they fucking sold out. Did
What the fuck, what the fucking they might do?
But every time you do a quiz,
I was asking you, you fucking
You're not
bull
a shit, aren't
cunt.
you?
every time someone does a quiz, if someone's got a bit more knowledge, that's not fair then, is it? That's kind of the point of a quiz, Did.
Shut the fuck up.
So it's closest to guess the point.
I'll probably struggle in there.
That's what I mean with Tesla videos. But I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just going to put that.
Right, do you want to go first then?
I gone 15,000.
Fucking hell, mate.
I know, I've gone ambitious.
I've gone 3,247 to be precise.
I've gone 8,500.
Oh,
Right. It's 10,996.
I went fucking
No, yeah, I was nowhere near.
Same.
You were what, 3,000 off? 3,004?
Same, he's 8,000.
Yeah. I didn't know Notts County got that many people.
I was thinking, because it's such an old club.
It's a really nice ground, to be fair.
I'll rub it in
Quite
there.
big for League 2 at the moment, isn't it?
League 2, yeah.
League 2 as well, that's
League 2,
fucking
is it?
great turnout.
That's what I mean.
Right, so the second game, Port Vale v Stockport.
I'm trying to think how many was there.
Come on, Ben.
Was they when I won it?
Now,
That in our derby.
Stockport are doing well now.
No?
No, we're on the Port Vale though, aren't we? Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm just saying Stockport are doing well, so they might brought a following. You know, might not have.
Someone else go first this time. Fucking
Make my way round. So
Alright, I'm on 3,000 again. 3,101.
Wow.
I don't know.
The fuck? Right, I've gone 7,500.
Well, I've gone to 7,700.
it's 8,400.
Oh, fuck off!
So, Pence told up one of
Fuck's sake, man, I was close. At least I'm beating that cunt.
Why am I going so... No one's beat...
Let's not go so low.
Right, you ready?
Yep.
The next game is Newport County, Walsall. Happened yesterday, 4-2 to Walsall.
I'm gonna go.
Rodney Parade, you on last stadium.
I'll go first.
He thinks he got it.
8,600.
Far off it.
5,000.
3,100.
It's 4,300.
Off.
You win it by 100
Flock on it.
fans. So 2-1, Dibbles.
They play at Rodney. Did they play at Rodney Parade?
Yeah.
Right, again. Cheltenham, Walsall. Walsall
I'd
involved
say
again.
fucking no chance.
It's League 2.
Okay, I've gone 3,500.
Don't have to have free at the start of every number.
Literally got 3,000 on every
That's in Liverpool, 3,000.
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah.
I've gone 4,800.
4,250.
It's 4,569.
Oh.
Oh, wait, it's me.
19 off. What do you say?
4,800.
Yeah, it's probably...
You're
2-1. Yeah.
2-1-1.
Thank fuck for that. Cunt FC.
Right.
Delete that. Well done.
Bristol Rovers against Gillingham.
League 2.
League 2. Joey Barton's old team.
Fucking rat. I can't stand that cunt.
He's just been done now, found guilty of...
Yeah, on 6 attempts as well. Rat.
Well, I'm not going to go for 3
Does it
anymore.
start with 3?
No, I got to 4 now.
Oh.
4,800. 4,800.
I got 5,200.
I've gone 5,800.
I guess the point is 8,056.
Really?
That's
the Rovers, like, that's a great
You're
turnout.
underestimating these clubs.
I am.
Boys.
Fuck. Yeah, but I was thinking, it's not fucking, it's not actual Bristol City or anyone, is it? So I didn't think there was going to be...
So
Man,
you
Bristol
go,
Rovers were fucking big back in the day, weren't they?
Here we go. Cardiff City, Reading.
Aye.
I should be...
He's going to fucking know what. I'm going to go...
When was? Can I ask when was this?
October.
Oh, right, this season, yeah. October.
So they're all the last
yeah.
home league game.
I could
right,
be
right.
completely fucking and utterly wrong on this. And I've just gone...
All right. I've gone 14,000.
I gone 14,820.
19,200.
And gets another point, boys. It's 20,360.
He's gonna fucking know what City ground is. Fucking robbing this is.
Not bad, 20,000.
Right. MK Dons v Crew.
Cunts.
Joke of a club, aren't they?
Joke of a club.
Plastic club, isn't it? Completely
Won an
plastic.
FA Cup, didn't it?
well, they didn't, did
They
they?
bought it.
Exactly what I'm on about.
All right.
But have they got any fans?
Probably the weirdest stadium I've been in.
Yeah.
Is it?
It's quite new as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, I say new, it's a couple of years old.
Very strange. It's built basically... There's a massive retail park built around it, and it's just in the
Because
middle.
the guy owned the retail park, didn't he?
Yeah.
Aye.
He's the one off fucking...
In between us?
No, what's that? Pop Idol or whatever. He's one.
Oh.
Winkleman, is it?
Yeah, Peter Winkleman.
He fucking owns MK
He's the one who
Dons.
bought Wimbledon and turned him into MK Dons and
What a fucking rat.
into his retail park.
I just gone that. I no clue again. 11,000 I gone.
I've gone 5,000.
I've got 2,000.
Point of fuck. 6,911.
This was 6,000.
Shit.
It's hard to gauge because the stadium's quite big, but
Yeah.
They don't fill it,
It's about
do they?
30,000, is it? A stadium? 20? Is
It's
it?
because
20?
Wimbledon have reinstated their team and they've all actually gone and supported Wimbledon.
You see when they play
FC,
each other,
yeah.
it's fucking...
Aye, it's been a chaos.
Birmingham City against Millwall.
Wow.
Oh, I gotta say. What league of Birmingham in now?
Championship.
Championship. All right.
I've gone there.
I've gone 21,000.
Fucking hell, have you?
These are the teams.
14,500 there you go.
28,500.
Ooh, it's 25,408 on bench.
Ben,
I knew they were going to have a good fucking turnout.
Don't think we'll catch him now, boys.
No.
Track
No,
of how
he's
much he's
gone.
not getting paced.
I'm closer.
You got two, you got one, Ben's got the rest. So.
Yeah.
Bristol City, Blackburn. I think it was a Tuesday night game as well.
Championship.
Championship. Blackburn won 1-0.
I'm going to go 19,500.
Oh, I haven't done it yet. 14,000 then.
28,800.
Get out.
Dibbles.
I'm fucked for that.
21,499. So the last
That's good.
That's a great turnout.
on Tuesday night.
Like a Premier League fucking attendance.
So the last one now. I think Ben's won, but you
Yeah.
two playing for fucking joint third.
Wooden Spooner.
Swindon Town, Tranmere.
Swindon Town. Oh, that's Swindon.
League
What, oh, can I
two.
just say, what a fucking dead shit place Swindon is. Fucking shit all. It's all you go there, right? It's all industrialised bullshit. There's a shop on every corner. I'm not going to say the
That's
rest.
Swindon fans logging off for the day.
all two of them. You got any Swindon fans watching? But don't think Bogues is a Swindon fan.
14,600.
14,000?
I just got
in
a
Swindon.
I got on
Well, I've gone 4,000 anyway.
6,000.
Little point to Ben.
Oh, yeah.
8,149.
close on fucking.
Oh, yeah. 14,000. There's not 14,000 people live in Swindon.
I don't like Swindon, but
Right.
fucking rat.
Okay then.
That's Ben's the winner of
Ben. Ben might have won
attendance.
the quiz, but I think this is in the words of Jimmy Bullard, who we mentioned earlier. It's been a good one. Football's always the winner. Soccer, yeah, that's for Ben.
Yeah, nice
Awesome.
one, Ben, but.
Oh yeah, and don't forget to subscribe. I keep forgetting to ask people to subscribe, and I know it's always annoying as well, listening to twats like me asking you to subscribe to the channel now. But yeah, subscribe. It's free. Just click the button.
I don't really want this to end because I know I got work in the morning.